And a media literacy class, Michaela, but I thought media literacy was dead. Oh yeah, I thought we needed to teach media literacy in schools. Not that we already did.
Yeah. I literally had media literacy in high school. Y'all
No.
fuckers just weren't paying attention.
Nah, it's just they interpret media literacy as agreeing with them about Blorbo. Like,
Oh yeah.
here's the thing: when cum stains on Twitter talk about media literacy, what they really mean is stop disagreeing with me.
Oh yeah. Side note, saw this picture and I was like, "Ooh, that's a handsome butch," and then I realized, "Oh wait, that's young Willem Dafoe."
I just got this. Mudkip stats are nearly twice as high as Ralts. This isn't even anecdotal. This is right there. You're insisting upon using a far weaker Pokemon than you were meant to have carry your team and fucking complaining about it. Ralts is just objectively not a strong Pokemon at all. This is not Coper made up. You just brazenly made the game harder and are surprised by that fact. This is where it escalates. You're a terminally outraged loser, and blatant rage bait like this is how you get terminally online edgelord teenagers addicted to your alt-right garbage that literally nobody else fucking wants.
Also, you didn't complain about the difficulty in Emerald.
I know. Also, I picked Trico in that game. I didn't change the starter. You are coping. See, that's the thing. They haven't watched the video. They've only watched like a 45-minute long clip montage of some trans misogynist whining about it and making up things to be mad about. I misheard clit montage. Sorry about that. Man. It is funny watching people work themselves up into a rage over nothing.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Oh, you know what the base stat total of Swampert is? 535. You know what the base stat total of Gardevoir is?
536.
518. So the difference is negligible. And even then, yeah. Gardevoir has higher special attack and special defense than any of Swampert's stats.
Nice.
Oh my god.
These people don't come across as well.
In a second, let's see. What are Mudkip's base stats? 310. And what are Trico's base stats? 310!
Hey!
Trico and Mudkip have the same base stats, you idiot. It's a pop culture that prints money even when the final product sucks. People who think that your retrospective can damage that are simply fool. Yeah, I don't know why they're so angry. I have never, like, okay, Steven Universe, I understand, like, there are a lot of people who tied their entire identity into Steven Universe, and, like, liking Steven Universe was their only claim to progressivism. So the fact that it was about as progressive as a drunk Netanyahu on stilts is just, like, really, they can't handle it. It's too damaging to their ego. But Pokemon? We've been complaining about Pokemon games since fucking Gen 3! But now, because bad trans woman Nino said the same things everyone's been saying for years, now suddenly it needs its honor defended? What a fucking bunch. What a load. Here's hoping Ant gets plowed on the highway by a truck.
Agreed.
Pokemon has some diehards. No, it's not diehards. It's people mad at me specifically for breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? This fight in particular was unreasonably difficult for the power curve of the game due to the power creep in recent Pokemon games, as well as unreasonably inflated stats in key fights as shown in games like Gen 7 that don't actually need to be there. This is bad game design and makes for needlessly difficult level jump in an otherwise dead easy children's game because these damage dopes are either one-shot or be one-shotted unless you're over-leveled way too much. These idiots. Yes, you are correct. Lily says the same thing. These idiots. No, you're just rage baiting us, you loser pedo, and you're just bad at the game for not min-maxing to fuck all and back. You're just stupid and wrong. Just admit you're transphobic and shut the fuck up. uh. On the internet, I just don't think the totem Pokemon were handled particularly interestingly.
That's fair.
Yeah, there it is. It's kind of clear that, like, Ant has never played a Pokemon game in his life. I mean, his watch stream had 2 other people making basically making all of his complaints for him.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it always does. He usually needs, like, if he doesn't have someone else to say things for him, he tends to waffle off on weird tangents that mean nothing and go nowhere. Somebody actually I think, like, one group of people actually pointed out, like, in his video of, like, how YouTube critics are lying to you, in that when talking about me, he goes on for, like, 5 minutes saying, check out this other video or this live stream about Lily, and says nothing tangible.
Nice.
And that's because the man can't form an opinion on his own. He has to take them from everywhere else. I had somebody claim I didn't on the U10 in a nutshell that I didn't understand the show, and, like, first of all, I deliberately misinterpret the show for fun. That's kind of the point. It's not an abridged series. It's a fucking parody. And I'm basically claiming it's like you're just projecting your sibling obsession onto the show. Wow. And I'm just like, wow, you have not seen this show. You have not seen anything by this creator.
My God.
My God, indeed.
It literally happens 3 separate times in the show. What would you possibly be projecting?
I guess
That isn't
I am the whore of
text.
Babylon. If y'all are allowed to shriek about a 7-hour video you've never watched made by some niche trans YouTuber you've collectively decided to make the whore of Babylon, I should be allowed to call an entire subgenre of anime as garbage based solely on the fact that it's aimed at a demographic that is deliberately uneducated on moral etiquette. You should. RGU was practically the sibling abuse show. Get a grip, people. Yeah. Complaining about how damage is calculated in some Pokemon games is somehow alt-right, according to this pathetic anon who can't be bothered to say the shit with its whole chest. God, some people really just don't count as people. Good God. RTU is practically these. Yeah. You know, I'm going to say something controversial here, but I don't think the totem fights are particularly well handled.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't think Hop's that compelling a character.
You know what's funny? I was completely left out of the dark that my niece was born. It's like I was completely left in the dark that my niece was born.
Oh.
Yeah. I just called up it's like I found out I had a niece when I called up Cameron and he mentioned her name and I was like, "Wait, who's that?" It's like, "My daughter." It's like, "Oh. Nobody told me."
How dare you? Okay. I have groceries I need to get. I think I'd better do it before it gets dark, so I think I'm gonna take off real quick.
Okay.
See you in a bit, Sunshine. I love you.
I love you too. Hello, did I miss the game part? You did. Sorry. Anyway, have you guys seen the have you guys seen this? Look. This is the new avatar. Hey, she's just a little baby.
What's this about a truck there, Lily?
Oh, you. Get the fuck out of my goddamn chat. Sorry, this chat is for people only, not animals. Go back to the cave with the other cretins. Anyway, enough about that thing. Let's focus on the baby. Sibling. This isn't actually the Avatar's sister. I don't know who this character is. The